I'm going to share with you a core strength routine that I gave to one of my 80-year-old patients who can only do exercises from a chair. Using just these 3 simple exercises, we improved her strength, mobility, and her posture in just a few weeks. My name is Harlow, and I'm the Over-Fifties specialist physio here at HT Physio in Farnham, and I specialise in helping people over 50 to improve their mobility, their independence, and their pain, no matter their current level of ability. And in today's video, I'm going to give you 3 exercises to help you do just that. So here's the core routine we use to significantly improve my patient's strength and mobility. It's super simple. You just need a dining room chair and one of these. Now, it doesn't have to be exactly what I've got here. This is just a broom handle. You can use a walking stick or an umbrella or just a stick you've got lying around in the garden. Anything that you can hold with 2 hands works super well. Now, before I show you the exercises, I just need to let you know that these are not going to be suitable for everyone. If there's a reason you shouldn't do them, then definitely avoid them. And if they cause you any pain, then just skip the uncomfortable ones. Now, this is what we're going to do. So you're going to start off by shuffling your bottom forward in the chair away from the backrest. And the reason we're doing this is because this routine is all about strengthening the core. And your core is the area that wraps around the middle of your body. And when we're resting our back against the backrest, the core is switched off. So if we come away from the backrest, immediately the core has to activate to keep us upright like this. So this is a really good way to already get the core switching on. You want both feet flat on the floor. You're going to try and keep a nice upright posture, or as upright as you feel you can. And then you're going to take your stick or your umbrella or whatever you've got, and you're going to hold it in 2 hands like this. And the way we're going to start is the first thing we're going to do is just pull that tummy button in towards the spine. And you should feel your tummy just very slightly switching on as you do that. Now bring your stick into your chest as far as you can. And then keeping that nice upright posture, push the stick away in front of you like that. Now, when you get to this point here, you should start to feel that this switches on a little bit more. It's like it has to activate more because obviously we've changed our center of gravity, and then you're going to bring the stick back in and then back out again. So what we're going to do is 10 of these. And this is what I used with my patient who didn't have a very good core, so she was a little bit wobbly. She was like this when her arms were out in front of her. And that's absolutely fine. If that's what's happening to you, it just means you're challenging your core in a really positive way. So when you're doing it for real, this is the kind of tempo you're going to do it at home. So basically, nothing moves apart from your arms, but it's your tummy muscles that are doing most of the work. So you want to keep going until you've hit 10 repetitions. And then when you hit your 10th, let's call that number 10 there, we're going to stop, bring this in, and just rest it for a moment on your legs. If you feel you just need to let go of that posture for a minute and shake it off, absolutely feel free to do that. Before we go any further, I just want to tell you about 3 Tip Friday. 3 Tip Friday is my weekly email that I send out to my list, and it features 3 of the most interesting things I've found that week. It could be a health tip, it could be a piece of research I'm reading, or it could be a new tool that I've found to be really useful for helping people get more mobile. It's totally free. I just send it out once a week. There's no annoying promos inside, and you can sign up for it by going down below this video and entering your email in the 3 Tip Friday link. We're going to go straight into exercise number 2. And this is an exercise called a front raise, but again, it's got an emphasis on keeping that core nice and tight. So get back into that good posture. Pull your tummy button in towards you. This time the arms are going to start off straight, just touching your legs like this. And we're going to keep that posture and lift the stick as high as you can up over your head and then back down. And again, the only thing here that's moving is the stick. We're not moving our back, really. The back is staying in a stable position. Our feet are staying flat on the floor. And we want to keep our neck nice and relaxed, which is super, super important. Now, even though this looks like a shoulder exercise, and it is, it will improve the mobility of your shoulders, the thing that most people feel working more than anything else is this down here. And even if you can't feel it that strongly, it is having to work really hard to keep you nice and stable. So that's why it makes this a lovely exercise if you want a stronger, more stable core that can protect your lower back as you bend and twist and move. So again, we're going to try and hit 10 repetitions. Let's call that number 7. So 7, nice and slow on the way down, probably taking 3 seconds to get back down. 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down is a really good tempo for this kind of thing. And if you can't get your arms up as high as I can, you don't need to worry at all. It doesn't matter how high your arms are going. Even if you can only get to here and come back down, you're still going to be switching on that core really, really nicely. So don't be concerned if you can't get your arms super high. If you can, then do it. If you can't, just stop where you feel comfortable. So once you've done your 10, again, just have a rest. Rest your stick on your legs. Take a few deep breaths, and we're going to move on to that final exercise, which is another core exercise which involves rotation. So it's very similar to what we did before. We're going to this time have the stick out in front of us at about shoulder height. And this time we're going to keep the stick there, but turn the whole body as far as you can. I'm just going to move my hand so I don't hit my mirror, and then come back to the center, and then you're going to go the other way. Ideally, you want to have enough space around you so you're not hitting walls and things, unlike me. But to show you this exercise, this is probably the best position for me to be in. If you look at the way I'm moving here, I'm trying to move my shoulders, my head's just following my shoulders really. My legs are staying facing forward, and I'm twisting my trunk. Okay, so this is really, really important. So we're not moving the hips, we're just moving at the spine and at the shoulders. Now that is going to challenge the core more than if we turn the whole body with the hips as well. Not much is happening there really. But if we keep the hips nice and stable and then turn everything else, you're also going to develop that lovely rotational strength at your core, which is one of its main jobs. So once you've done 5 in each direction, then you can bring the stick down, have a rest. What I'd recommend is after you've done all 3 of those exercises back to back to back, rest for 1 to 2 minutes, and then repeat the whole thing for a total of 3 times. It will take you a max of 10 minutes to do that whole thing, but you've just done a brilliant seated workout for your core. So that's how to strengthen your core with 3 simple chair exercises. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, then do drop a comment below and just let us know what you thought of it, because it does help us to improve these videos for you in the future. And if you enjoyed this video and you found that you've got something out of it, there's loads more exercises just like the stuff you found in today's video inside my brand new book, Thriving Beyond 50, the 2024 edition. It's out now on Amazon and all other major book retailers. It's got tons of exercises and advice inside, which I think you'll just love if you like this video. So make sure you go and check that out if you're interested. Now, other than that, make sure you've liked the video and share it with a friend or a family member if you found someone that you know has this kind of problem. They want to fix it as well. And other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.